Hey there everyone. I'm making this quick video to just kind of show you a little bit around our Canvas course and help you get familiar with some of the things that are here and let you know about some of the things that you'll find in this course. So here's the home page of our Canvas course, and you'll see on here there's a link to the textbook. So there's no textbook that you need to buy for this class. You are just going to use this e-textbook here, and in it has embedded videos that you can watch. The syllabus you'll be able to find if you click on that. There are going to be some discussion boards that you need to do, and if you need some help you can always click there. Now, if you are wanting to get a hold of me, the best way to do that is by using the Canvas inbox. So just keep that in mind. That would be the best way to get a hold of me. So if you look on this page, you can see it says the course introduction and start here. So definitely make sure that you start going through that course introduction. It gives you a lot of good things that you need to know about this class. And then there's all of my information here in case you need to get a hold of me. There is going to be some Q&A sessions, I'm going to call them. Maybe some people call them office hours, but basically anytime you have some questions that you have that you want me to help you with, these would be great times to come to my Zoom office to do that. Okay, so they'll all be held in my Zoom office. Which is, the link is right here. And I'm also going to have some weekly instruction time that is optional for you to come to attend. It would just be an hour a week. And so I'll be looking for some input from you on good times to hold that, where I can have the most amount of people be able to attend. Then down lower, you'll see that there is the schedule for the semester. And the way that you read this is the sections that are listed on the day are the sections that you should be doing on that day. And then there's other ones that say due, and so that kind of is telling you that's when it is due. And so you'll see here, do Module 1 homework, the Module 1 review, and the Module 1 quiz. So all of those things would be due on that day. And so look for those on here. Notice that I put the exams in this bright yellow to hopefully help you stand out to you. And we will be taking those in the testing center, or at least in a proctored environment. So look for that information in that orientation module. Okay, going into some of the modules here, right? You could go in this way, or you can go in here. Right? So if you go in this way, then you can see kind of all of the modules and how they're listed here. And so the first thing is this welcome to this course. So I have 3 little assignments here that I want you to work on. Is online learning right for me? Maybe some of you have never done an online class before, so this will kind of help you to know. And then I want you to do an introduction of yourself on here. And with this, you're going to be making a little video on Flip. And so you'll just click this link and it will take you to a place where you can just record a video. You can do this on your computer, on your phone. Either way is great with me. And so then I just tell you some things that I want to know about you and some stuff that I want to know about math with you. And then in the comments below when you're replying, I want you to insert a picture, just, something. I mean, it can be you, it could be just something you care about, something that symbolizes something about you. It can be anything. And then just share a few words on why you have used that image, like what significance it has for you. And then there's kind of the grading there for you. So just to kind of look at, what some of these look like. All right, so let's go back to the modules page. And so this course introduction, there's a lot of things on here, but most of them you just need to read through, right? Most of them say view on them. But then there's some where you need to submit some things. So there is a syllabus quiz that you need to get done, and also practice submitting handwritten assignments as a PDF. So in this class, you're going to be turning assignments into me. And so I want to make sure that it's clear that you know how to take a picture of something and change it into a PDF and then get it uploaded to Canvas. So if you already know how to do that, great. This will be an easy assignment for you. If not, you will learn a new skill that you'll probably need in other classes anyway. Right, then it goes in and gets right into the modules, and I wanted to show you just a little bit about what you're going to be covering. So you'll see that there are going to be some study skills assignments that you'll be doing. But as far as the lessons go, you'll be going in here, and this is the textbook basically, and it's going to go through all through 1.1 with you. So there's some vocabulary, there's some examples of what we're going to be doing, and then there's also some videos embedded right in here so that you can watch those and learn that way. And on these example problems, it's just something for you to be able to work through, and then you can click show solution and it'll show you how to get there. So that's just something to keep in mind on those. So make sure you go through each of the lessons, write some notes out about them, and keep that in a math notebook altogether. It makes it so much easier if you keep all of your math notes together. Right? And then after you do the the lesson, then you'll go in and you'll click on the 1.1 homework and get the homework done. Now that homework is something that you're going to be doing just right here online. All right, so when you click into the 1.1 homework, you'll see that there is listed all of these questions for you to figure out. And after you do them, so let's just go in here. Maybe I'll just do some things here so you can see, say that I, put an answer in and then I check it, I submit the question and it says it's wrong, right? I still have 2 more tries remaining on here to try and get it right. So I can say, oh, well, maybe it's -7, right? And again, I'm just making these wrong so that you can kind of see what happens. And then if I get it wrong a 3rd time, all right, so let's say that I did this and it says it's wrong. So now it doesn't give me any more chances on this one question, but I can go in and get a similar question and then work on that one instead. So you can get 100% on all of your assignments when you are working on here. And so just, keep working the problems until you understand how to do them. Now you'll notice that some of them have a little video help with them. I encourage you to try to not look at that video help right off the bat, because that's not going to help you when you get to the exams. So kind of, make sure that you're going through that textbook, writing the notes and, watching the videos, writing notes about that, and then using some of that to help you. And then if you get really stuck, definitely, go to those videos because they can definitely be helpful to get you unstuck. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So as far as at the end of each module, there will sometimes be a reality check that you'll be doing, and so there's going to be 3 of those this semester, and that's going to be with module 1, module 3, and module 7. And so there's not going to be one for every module, but do look for those. Then here is the quiz. So at the end of each module, you'll be taking a quiz on it. Before you do the quiz, please make sure you go through the review. That review is there to help you review over things that you need to know in order to do well on the quiz. Okay, if you score 73% or less, then you're going to need to do these quiz corrections and do a quiz retake. So if you score above that, maybe you score like a 75%, but you're like, oh, I know I can do better on that. You still can do the retake, but you need to make sure that you submit those corrections with it. And I suggest that you work with somebody on those corrections. You can come to the Q&A sessions with me. You can use this lovely button over here, this online tutoring. This is a great resource and they are available 24/7. So it is a great thing to do there. And so get some help on those questions that you missed and submit them, and then that quiz will open up for you to be able to take. Okay? And then you'll see down after Module 2, we will be doing our first exam. And you will need to make sure that you know how to take the exams at the testing center. And so I give you all of this important information here. If you live outside of Salt Lake County, and you need to arrange for a remote proctor, make sure you get on this as soon as possible so we can get that set up before the first exam. And just make sure you read through all of that. It tells you how to do it at the testing center, or if you need to do it in another testing center, basically is what you'd be doing. Okay, I think we're almost through what I wanted to show you here. There is some exam question or exam prep questions here that you can go through. I will always hold a review before the test. So you'll see on the calendar, and maybe I'll just pull this calendar over here. See what I mean? I'll put it here. So there is this thing that says the review for exam 1. So I will do a review in my Zoom office that day. And so look for announcements from me so you know what time I'm going to be doing those. And I will also get that recorded for you so that if you can't come to it live, you can go back to it. Okay? And the other thing that I'm going to be doing is we're going to be doing some weekly instructions. So I've had students say it would be really helpful in an online class to just have, a time once a week for an hour, just to be able to work with me on some problems, see me work out some problems and ask questions, because I know with the videos that you're watching, you can't ask them questions. And so sometimes you get stuck and not sure what they did. And so that's why these will be helpful sessions. And I will also record those as well, because I know I'm not going to find a time that's going to work for everyone. So I will record those. Okay. All right, I talked about the online tutoring there. Now let's see here. I guess I accidentally took this out of student view. Let me put it back in that so it's easier to keep track of all this stuff here. It's not so overwhelming at this point. Okay. And be really careful. So with this, practice submitting handwritten assignments. Please just make sure that you actually handwrite it, take a picture of it, and then change it to a PDF. Okay, there is some like a rubric on there too. So if there's ever a rubric, make sure you're looking through that so you can see what I'm giving you points on and where I'll be docking you points. So those rubrics can be really helpful for that. So don't overlook those. Use those to your advantage. Okay. All right, and just another thing is the announcements. I will be posting weekly announcements. Check here, often refer to those. This is going to be the main way that I communicate with you. So I want to make sure that you know what is going on in the class, things that are coming up, things that are going to be due soon, helpful hints and such like that. Okay. All right, well, I am going to leave it there, and if you have questions, please make sure that you're reaching out to me. Like I said, the Canvas inbox is a great place to reach out to me if you have some individual questions. Also, sometimes, just responding back on announcements. That's a great way also to get a hold of me so I can see if you have some questions somewhere. So, all right. I look forward to having this semester with you. And so I just want to, wish you all the best and let you know I am here to help you along this journey. Have a wonderful day.